over time, it was just like this disconnect from the people. And I think that's the piece where it's like, yeah, I need to pursue an implant. My name is Lyra. I am from Colorado, and I am getting a cochlear implant. I started noticing my hearing loss in December of 2024. I woke up from a nap and I felt like I was hearing things a little differently. I was listening to music or listening to podcasts, and I could just tell that I was hearing out of one side of my ear and really nothing on the other. I thought that maybe the earbuds were broken. I was like, oh, this right side, it's not working. I have to return it. I was like, it's not the earbud that's broken. So that was probably the most like aha moment. Like this is more than what I'm thinking that it is. I'm really lucky that I have friends in the hearing loss business. I did an Instagram message and I said, hey, I feel like I have hearing loss. Could you please come and see me? She said, yes, come. The next day I was able to go and see her. And, she got me into the booth and confirmed exactly what I thought, that I had a pretty moderate to severe hearing loss on my right side. When she handed me my audiogram, I've seen audiograms all of my professional life. And when I saw where those levels fell, I was really like in disbelief. And I thought, just like, is this real? Is there any recovery from this? And so we talked about, I think that was my first initial reaction is, what can I do to fix this as immediately as possible? During that time, it was just harder to hear in louder situations, restaurants, even if, someone was cooking in my kitchen, the TV being on, it was just this erratic, unbearable noise. And so I found myself really trying to be in quiet situations, which is really a far cry from my personality. So I think that was the first thing that I noticed, was like, I would rather stay home. I don't really want to go out to the bar with some friends. If I would hug somebody goodbye, when you hug somebody goodbye, they're always whispering one last thing in your ear, like, I'll see you later, or call me tomorrow, or let's meet for lunch. And I would never hear that. And so over time, it was just like this disconnect from the people. And I think that's the piece where it's like, yeah, I need to pursue an implant. I'm really looking forward to being able to just hear in stereo. I'm looking forward to hearing better in like just conversations across, more than just two people. Restaurants where it's a round table and I have to strategically pick, like, where do I sit so that I can hear this person, knowing that I'm not going to be able to hear this person. So I think that's going to be a bigger change than what I realize. My family is very, very supportive. They really understand the whole process of a cochlear implant. They've seen me talk about a cochlear implant for upwards of 20 years now. So they're excited for me. They know that it's going to take time. In fact, August hit and my daughter had said, like, this is the month you get hearing. So like, yeah, you're right.